Welcome back. Today, we're examining a story about the high price of a perfect career, H.G. Wells' The Door in the Wall. Lionel Wallace is at the absolute top of his field. He's a wealthy cabinet minister, a man of immense influence and prestige. But lately, he spends his nights wandering through the London fog, grieving for a life he never quite lived. He reveals to his friend that he is haunted by a vision from his childhood, a green door set into a stark white wall. He claims that behind it lies an enchanted garden, a place of absolute, effortless peace that makes his real life look gray by comparison. For a man who has conquered the political world, his refusal to turn this particular handle is baffling. If this garden offers everything he lacks, why does he keep walking past it? Wallace has reached the summit of his career, but his eyes remain fixed on the world he walked away from as a child, a world he chose to abandon in favor of the professional life he now finds so hollow. He first found the door at age 5. He stepped inside and was met with a utopia of sun-touched clouds and spotted panthers. He was greeted by playmates who treated him as if he were finally home, offering a warmth his own life lacked. When he was forced back into the reality of West Kensington, he tried to tell his father about the wonder he'd seen. Instead of being heard, he was beaten for lying. It was his first lesson in the dangers of the imagination. The door appeared again during his adolescence. He was rushing to school, terrified of being late. Despite the intense pull of the garden, he chose his record of punctuality. He checked his watch and kept running towards his classes. When he confided in his classmates, the secret was weaponized against him. The older boys bullied him, forcing him to the wall to prove he wasn't a liar. But when they arrived, the green door had vanished. This humiliation taught Wallace a vital survival skill. To fit in, he had to suppress his inner life. He learned to project the image of a serious, focused young man who didn't waste time on dreams. To enter this demanding adult world, Wallace paid a steep entry fee, the abandonment of his childhood wonder. He traded imagination for social order. His strategy worked. He rose quickly through the academic ranks, eventually securing a crucial scholarship to Oxford. On his way to the station in a hansom cab, the door appeared again. He was gripped by the desire to enter, but he tapped the roof of the cab and told the driver to go on. He chose the scholarship over the garden. This timeline tracks Wallace's trajectory. Every appearance of the green door aligns with extreme professional pressure. In 1 year, it appeared during a razor-thin parliament vote, rushing to his father's bedside, and while maneuvering for a cabinet seat. He chose his career. He convinced himself that the garden was remote and gentle, while his stressful political world was the only reality that mattered. He used his career to justify his own unhappiness. But after reaching the pinnacle of his success, Wallace realized the rewards were empty. He described his achievements as vulgar and irksome, promising that he would step through the door the very next time he saw it. That chance never came in the way he expected. Wallace was eventually found dead at the bottom of a dark excavation pit. He had walked right through an unfastened door in a construction hoarding in the middle of the night. The pursuit of his next professional victory had blinded him to his surroundings for so long that he finally walked straight into a trap. Was Wallace just an overworked man suffering from exhaustion, making a fatal, tragic misstep into a dark construction site? Or had his vision finally offered him a way out? In his final moments, perhaps the rough planks of the hoarding truly looked like the white wall of his youth. The green door and the white wall function as two opposing forces in Wallace's life. One offers the stillness he craves, while the other demands his total presence in the machine of the state. Wallace's impressive outward dominance in the British government hid an internal collapse. He had traded every moment of personal fulfillment for a position of power, only to realize he had lost the person he used to be. We all have our own version of the green door, the things that bring us genuine peace. The tragedy of Lionel Wallace is a reminder of what happens when we convince ourselves we are too busy to ever stop and open it.